Okay, welcome back everyone. So we have the new knighthood boss system in the game, and honestly these are actually very cool. These are new bosses that you have to defeat every single day. You have one attempt, but you have a bunch of practice runs, and we're going to run through how to defeat all of them and the gimmicks and what you should be doing in each of the runs. And there are 5 bosses. 4 of them are currently on screen now. You do them every single day, but every single time you defeat one of these demonic beasts, basically you're going to get a currency which you can then spend on the dimensional rift, which gives you some rewards. Nothing crazy, but you know, you're going to get some rewards for free basically, and each time you do it you have a chance to summon the actual Crimson Raven, which you will see towards the end half of the video because I did record a video a few days ago, but I made a few mistakes, so I'm updating it right now. But yeah, you can only defeat these guys once per day, so in 4 in total, and you can only summon, you know, a limited amount of times. So it's really important that all people in your knighthoods do the actual guild bosses and also summon as well, because then you're going to have more chance to actually get them. And in the damage overall, it looks like you get ranked to where at the end of the season, so literally in like what, tomorrow basically, we are going to get a bunch of these chests which give some free rewards, knighthood coins which you can then spend on the knighthood shop, which obviously we have none right now because we haven't had our weekly reset yet. Weekly legendaries, if you're able to get enough tickets, 10,000. I don't know if I'm gonna get that much, right? I don't know how it works. We're currently ranked 38 in my guild. I'm rank 1, so I think you do get a match between your individual ranks and your knighthood, I think. So I'm going to get 5k points. And we're going to get 15 as a guild. Okay, nice. That's not bad. So I get 20 a week. So I'm able to buy 2 of these, which is cool. These ones you can buy, but they're for Leonis heroes. I don't think... You can't select it. But I don't really care about guaranteeing a Jericho. I'd rather buy the guarantee one and have a chance to get a barn or something. Okay, it says jump through all 4 of them on a timeline right now. You can jump over towards wherever part of the video you want to if you want a specific actual raid boss. But we're going to go in order. So we'll do Belgius, then we'll do Kelak, then Einek, and also Akumu. And to be honest, guys, all these bosses are very similar in a way. There's certain strategies and certain different characters you want to use. But essentially, like, for what the bosses actually do, you don't have to worry too much about it because... it doesn't matter. Like, what you want to focus on is the weaknesses, and it's actually very cool. So basically, whenever you apply a certain debuff towards a character, so for this case you have to apply infection 3 times, you are going to proc this actual debuff where they're going to get stunned. You're also going to get level 5 destruction, and you have a like 2.5 times multiplier. So it's very important when you have that multiplier active that you do your big hitters. So I know I was playing it a little bit wrong where I was getting that actual multiplier to work, but then my Escanaut ultimate would either hit either too soon or maybe a bit afterwards, and at that point you lose out on a lot of damage and also a lot of you know, damage multipliers. And also in this game mode, which I do think is very cool and opens up a lot of different ways to go about doing bosses and team building in the future when it comes to other content, you have the positional strategy where the characters on row 2 are going to get level 5 evasion, which means they're more likely to miss, or the boss are more likely to miss towards those characters. So in that logic, you want to put into towards your DPSs, because if they stay alive longer, then they're going to do more damage. So yeah, the way you want to go about it is you have to infect, right? So the best way to do it is to always bring 3 characters that can actually apply that debuff. So Draw AoE infect, Ren is going to be a single target infect, and also Hendrickson has the infect ability too. I don't believe there's any other characters in the game that essentially do that. You do have to bring these characters. But what we'll say though is the boss, and very much like the Advent Battle Malascula, they do scale up with the more damage you deal. So even if Hendrickson, Ren, and also Draw are low dupe levels, they won't miss. They will apply that infection. But the difference is when the boss recovers, if Hendrickson or Draw is too low dupe level, they will start to miss. And if they miss, then they're not going to apply infection, and you have a less chance of proccing that actual stun and defense lower second time in 2 runs. I've only managed to actually proc the stun twice in this raid boss here. So yeah, this team does really work really well. So other than that, this is the ultimate order. But yeah, you want to put these 3 first because you want to get those infections early on to where you can proc that damage multiplier very early, but it also allows it so you're able to do it again hopefully later on during the end half of the fight. And then yeah, put some debuffers in. I think putting you know, Mon Speed in is actually pretty good, because I've noticed a few times where like the proc, like the 2 times multiply happens, but then it happens so quick that Escanaut ult goes off too early or Barnes ult goes too early. So I like to put like a separation in between the infectors or the debuffers, so where yeah, by the time Mon Speed ults, the 2 times multiplier is on, and then Barn and Escanaut are always going to hit. So yeah, that is the team. We'll do a practice run right now. You'll see what I mean. So like I said, you don't have to worry too much about what the character does. So boom, Droll goes, then Ren, and then Hendrickson, boom. Then the Monspeed ults, and then Barn and Escanor follows up in the 2 times multiplier, so we have got the additional damage. And then boom, they're going to start applying the effect again. But unfortunately, it missed, because I think there's like a grace period in between it actually working. So that's kind of why Gopher's important here. So we got... Oh, we got to be able to do it. So Droll applied it, then Ren, and then Hendrickson missed. Hendrickson missed. So yeah, that's like the RNG part of it, right? It's Hendrickson's only 2-star, so he actually is likely to miss. But Ren did it. Okay, nice. But our DPS are dead, though. But hey, we're going to get some more score, which is kind of fine. So yeah, that's what I mean by... You know, Hendrickson, you know, being low dupe level or draw can be a little bit annoying because you see we didn't stun the boss. But my current score is like 40 mil, which is actually very, very low. Because I wasn't doing the 3 times infection. So let's do an actual run-in. Hopefully we can get some good RNG here to where Hendrickson doesn't miss. But yeah, Gopher's a must as well, because if he lowered the cooldowns as well. But you can see all the damage. So boom, Hendrickson does it. Then Barn used the ultimate. Then Escanor gets enough energy. Boom. Got that actual additional damage, so we've got some big score there. Draw used the ultimate. See, like I said, the grace period doesn't work. Okay, Ren's worked. I think Monspeed missed. Was the Hendrickson missed, though. But there we go. Draw does it again. Ren. It missed. Wait, did it miss? Oh my god, they keep missing. Ah, that would have been a good run as well. So that's what I mean. I think we missed like 3 times there with Draw and Ren as well. So yeah, accuracy really does matter. Not that you should put accuracy on the rolls, on the characters, because the boss has so much stats. It's just not worth doing. But yeah, a bit unfortunate. We could have probably got like 2 to 3 mil there. But 20 mil is not bad though. Because we're now ranked 78. Yeah, definitely could do some more improvements there. But yeah, that is Belgius. I think I pronounced the name wrong at the start of the video. My bad. But yeah, that is how you do that one. This is probably the easiest one I think out of all of them. Alright, so moving on towards Kelak. This raid boss, you have to apply Petrify 3 times to get the stun and also the destruction. And also the characters in the first row will get their defense increased by 20%. So this is what you want to bring. Now, I will say, Helbram and Diane are the only 2 characters in the game that can apply Petrify. Unfortunately, there's no third character, so we have to wait until the second ultimate rotation to apply that petrification, which is why someone like Gopher is kind of important. But also, I really want to give a shout out towards Monspeed, because the boss in this game mode, very much like the Malaskala Advent Battle, they have really low stats early on. So Monspeed, if you actually pay attention towards how he looks and what he actually is doing in the game, he does use his Blackfire skill quite a lot of times to where you're going to get a lot of energy, and the energy is kind of key in this game mode because we only have 2 characters that can apply Petrify. That does mean on the second ultimate rotation, once everyone's used the ultimates, Diana is going to use the ultimate and she will proc the actual increased damage dealt. So it's very important to have enough energy to quickly recycle back towards Barn. And since Barn is 6, you got to have quite a lot of energy. So Monspeed is kind of key a little bit, right? And also we have got these 5 characters, or these 3 in the front line to get more defense. I'm actually going to put Helbram behind, just because he's going to die, and because mine's 2-star, once we do our increased damage dealt, he will start to miss to where I'm not going to be able to get that second proc of increased damage dealt, because this is no way, right? My characters and my count's too low, so we're going to put Barn in the front line to hopefully make him do some more damage here. So let's jump in. I believe right now my highest score is like 13 mil, but I have done 19 to 20 mil with this new team, and we'll do a rerun in a second. But if we look at actual Monspeed there, he's actually doing that increased damage there. Like, so boom, getting 5 energy again. He's not missing that 5 energy. So boom, Diane used it with a bunch of energy, and we easily recycle back towards Escanor and Barn just before. Okay, we didn't get that Barn ultimate go off there, so a little bit of bad luck there. But yeah, you get the gimmick. That's how it kind of works, right? And yeah, they do a bunch of AoE skills, but Barn and Escanor might survive. Oh, Gluxy didn't do good there. But not the best run. We only got 16.8 mil, which normally my highest is 13. But like I said, there have been runs where I do get, 19 to 20 mil if you get a good rotation where your actual character gets to use ult in time. So let's do an actual run in. Let's see how far we can get. But I do believe this is like the go-to team you want to do though. So once again, Monspeed getting a 5 energy there again. Use ultimate. 5 energy again. If you notice, like he does so much for the team. So, boom. We don't have enough energy, though, so we might struggle with this one. Yeah, Escanor's always too slow. So, a little bit unlucky there, because we only got around, what? 17 mils more than what we did before. Oh, my best is 19. So, yeah, we actually got a bit unlucky there. But I'm now higher. I don't know how... Oh, the individual rank is based on, like, overall score. I don't know how that works there. I think we got a high score, I think. But, yeah, that is what you want to do for the actual this raid boss. But, yeah, that is the team you want to bring. Mod speed being actually a key here because getting that extra crits and getting the energy is, yeah, so good. So, yeah, that is Kelak. Okay, so moving in towards Einek, this one, what you have to focus on is applying level or just acid, right? And you get the stun and also defense lower. And then characters in the back line are going to get the accuracy increased by 50%, which is pretty good, especially when characters like lower deep level. So if you don't have one speed on, or maybe Hendrix is a bit low, or whatever it may be, it's good to get them a bit extra accuracy. So yeah, the characters you want to bring, once again, given some more use towards characters we have never used before, so we do love it, because this guy made absolutely no sense. He's a ranged character, but then has this ability to reduce his own cooldowns by 2 seconds when getting hit, but he's never getting hit because of the backline. But in this raid boss, when the raid boss does like 50 hits and does like massive AoE nukes every single time, hey, you know what? You might be able to actually proc this actual ability a few times to where you can actually get that acid apply again. And if that acid does apply again, then you might get more chances to get that actual increased damage. And also, we'll bring Hendrickson. Everyone should have this guy duped out a little bit because he's given out for free. And then the next goal is going to be Mod, which is once again applying acid again. And then once again, we're doing the same gimmick a little bit. Escalon and Barn with King. Mod speed gives us the extra energy. Go for good accuracy and also energy as well. This is the ultimate order that I've done. I think I was using him a little bit later on, but maybe we can try and proc the second you know, increase damage dealt twice here with this team. So let's just do a practice run. Let's see if it actually works here. My character, I think he's a bit low level actually. So oh wow, we got that proc really early. Wow. But yeah, I think my Darrow, I don't know how you say his name. It's a bit low dupe level, or not dupe level. He's like low level. Okay, so we didn't get the Henderson that worked actually, but annoying. And I think Darrow actually missed. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But he's still alive though. Look at him. Is he missing? Oh my god, he applied it again. How much did we get there? I current apparently 12. So I think if you were a bit more of a little bit of a whale, or you had more better stats, you might be able to survive long enough to get those to proc again. But I'm noticing like Hendrickson missed because the boss recovers too early. So maybe I think about moving him back a little bit. Should I do this? Let me try this actually now. And practice battle, because I noticed that King is like the first person doesn't work, but then because we're activating it a bit late. Well, let's see if this does a battle. So, boom, it procced. Barn goes ultimately got 30 energy. That's crazy. Okay, doing a lot better, actually. Hendrickson missed again, but 20 mil, though. 22 almost, actually. How much are we doing here? We skipped to 22, so I think that's the best I've done. So, you know what? We'll start with King, because, yeah, I guess, because, what was it? Hendrickson and Mod are blue characters. They do get the buff from King, so it's probably better to do that. So, let's actually do an actual run in, hopefully to get a good score. Because we are, like, I want to try and get top 100 for, like, each of my runs. So we need to get some big hits, though, with the boys to recover some actual energy. All right, we're on... Okay, big energy consumption there. You saw that, right? I don't think we got any crits on Barn, though. Yeah. I mean, it might be, like, near like, 90 mil. 18 mil, probably. Did we do, like, 22 before? Yeah, this run wasn't as good. But did we get a high score? I think we did. Best is 20. All right, and then for the final one of the 4, we have Akumu, which you have to apply break 3 times to get the stun to go off. And characters in the 4th row are going to get the increased crit chance by 20%, which is kind of crazy, actually. So you can lean more in towards DPSs, and I believe because the boss is going to be blue, Galland is kind of a must bring in a way. So you can see we're not bringing Gofar. I'm actually copying number 1's actual team here. So we bring our boy Grimoire, because he does have break on the ultimate. Also has the Veil debuff, or buff I should say, which is not bad, make him tank a little bit. Hendrickson, critting, give us energy important. Gil Thunder applying the crit defense to break level 5. And then Gluxinia being a bit of a goat here, because he does apply break every 5 seconds on his tier 2. So you don't need to use ultimate, which is very good here. But to quickly say, there is another character people have been using, and that is Grey Road. But Grey Road, for me, as you can see, she is actually 2 stars. So eventually she will start missing, even though she is type advantage. If you have her, I'd probably use her over Gil Thunder, but I imagine most people probably don't have her duped out more than Gil Thunder, because Gil Thunder's given away for free. So this might be the go-to team. And then, yeah, obviously DPS is Barn, Escanor, and especially Galland getting that crit chance. I mean, Galland's already, for me, got like really high crit chance, and he already gets 30 more from his actual tier 2 skill, so he can have like 115% crit chance. It will be critting like crazy. So yeah, Galen's important, and then King getting that crit damage for blues. You can see why it's important to bring King here rather than Gopher. So yeah, this is the ultimate order. Galen's a bit low. If I had him more duped out, I might put him over someone like Barnet Escanor, but I trust these two would probably do a bit more because he's a 4-star. So let's jump in. Unfortunately, I've already done my run today. I don't even know when I did it, but we're not going to use an updated score, so we're not going to get like a high score than what I normally do. But instantly broke him here because obviously Gluxley does it normally, and then Greenmore and also Gilfun does it straight away as well. 18 mil, got the heal off 2, and the cleanse. I think it does like a massive nuke as well. Okay, we might actually get 2 procs off here if Gluxley uses it again. Come on, Glux. Glux, use it, please. Oh, nice. Greenmore procced it. Oh, it's such a good run. Yeah, it's one of my better runs, actually. Wow. I'm annoyed I've done my actual, my run for today because it would have been sick. 24 mil? Galen did alright, actually. The boss is still going. I think this might be like a really long boss stage, like 45 seconds, maybe? But yeah, my current's apparently 40 mil, so we did 10 more mil than that. I think that's how it adds up to. But yeah, a little unfortunate I've done my run. I don't know why I did it because we're ranked 129. I'll probably get much higher. Can we see the ranking rewards? So I would have got... It's weird because it's adding all scores together. I don't know how that works. But I guess I tamed 100k. But yeah, that is all 4 raid bosses. We have some actual crystals now we can summon. So we get any chests. I doubt we'll get to summon the Crimson Raven in time. And yeah, we looks like we haven't. Okay, and then for the final part of the video, I'm going to jump over towards the Crimson Raven that I recorded when she was available a few days ago. Moving it in towards the Demonic Beast Crimson Raven. She haven't even tried yet, but I've done a few practice runs, so I think I can get pretty far. This one I think is the easiest. Here you have to actually bring characters that can apply bind 4 times, and also characters in your front row are going to get 20% attack buff. So I'm not entirely too sure what I'm doing wrong because I'm seeing people clear it with almost the exact same team, but worse. I'm not entirely too sure. I think it's just like RNG a little bit of like getting the binds because I've noticed a few times my characters have been missing. But yeah, this is the team I'm doing. I think I might want to go towards Gopher instead of King because these already have the 20% attack buff. They do lose the crit damage buff, but I guess with Gopher you get the easy resets for cooldowns and then do something like this. I'm not really too confident in Galand. But yeah, you want to be characters that can have a bind. So Gloxina by far the best here because he does that passive every 5 seconds. And also as well, you can reduce that cooldown. Vivian does it. Garad does it while also healing too, so it's not too bad. And then I think as well, there's a bunch more other characters that can do it. So I'm seeing people use Jillian. This character, where is she? This character right here. I think I even saw someone use her. Which is surprising because she applies bind too. So as long as you apply it, also yeah, Vivian as well. Is that it? I think there's a few more characters, but I'm forgetting. But yeah, the ultimate order, like just applying bind straight away. Maybe space them out because I'm noticing like as soon as we do our first run here, you'll see. Very cool animations, by the way. But yeah, we do it free. Then the Gluxini hits again, so now she's in extra damage. And then we get around like the 30-ish mil. And like, yeah, I think we already used the ultimate, but it didn't work. So maybe putting them too early is a bad thing. But no, I think go for a lot better, actually, now that I've realized it. Okay, some 20 mil. I know we got up to 30, I think. Or I've gone up to 30. Yeah, so she gets up, and then Vivian used the ultimate there, but it just applied 1? Or was that from Gluxinia? And then that's kind of it. So I don't know how people are getting so far. And a bit, so we got like 23 mil there, which I think I've done like 30 before. But yeah, that's kind of the gimmick of the boss. 400, which kind of feels low considering a lot of the other ones are like rank 100, like always. So I'm not entirely too sure how this actual boss works. So maybe it's a bit too soon to do a guy. Maybe I'll do an update one. But you're seeing what people are using the exact same team. I'm not too sure why they're using Matroda for this one, because maybe just type advantage tank. That's probably it. Oh yeah, that's it. Nerobasta also does it. But like same team a little bit. But he has so much more points than me. Obviously, it's Fate, so he's got a little bit welled out. Maybe it's because I haven't leveled up the characters as much because they are like, I think they level 110. They can go up to like 120, I think. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up to the video. If you have any other recommendation or tips that you think I missed out or that you know about that I don't know about and didn't talk about the video, then do let me know in the comments below. These are still very, very new. Literally just doing like my first runs with them. And this is what I've done so far. And my overall ranking, you can see here, were when I heard 30 thing, but okay, well, see, I'm rank 1 in my guild, fair enough, right? But like top 100, top 180. I could probably do a bit better on these ones because I think I was doing the wrong team. I've improved this as to practice. So I can probably get a bit higher on that one too. That one I definitely can. I think I was using the wrong team. And then also for this one, maybe a few more runs. I can probably break like 200 or something like that. But yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing to get to high rank. But yeah, guys, that's going to be wrapping up the video. And yeah.